So Sofi is breaking out here. Still needs to clear 830, but we are above every moving average on the daily and the weekly. We just broke above that supply zone that I talked about in the video yesterday at the 0.78 fib. So what is this then? Very, very important. What is this? Let me get rid of all the moving averages. So the options that I gave in previous videos are whoops. So this would be a triple three. So ABC, 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 ABC. But this is taking off. So my original count was A, B, C like that, and then bounce, and then one more move lower. Is this still possible? It's still possible, but it's looking more and more likely like that is not going to be the case. If this does end up turning into a 5-wave move where this runs all the way up to 10, 11 bucks, then I'm looking at it like this. I'm not looking at it as a breakout yet, and we would still have that move down later. And the reason for that is because if you're looking for a C wave down, so if this is AB and we're looking for a C wave down, you have to have, the majority of the time, you want to see an impulse, capitulation, impulsive move down. This right here just looks like a B wave to me if this is the count. So if this is the count, then we're just working on a C wave. It would look like this. Something like that. So for those reasons, if we break out, I would look for maybe 10 bucks, 11 bucks, something like that, but not much more. And then I would look for a pullback after that. Also, the other possibility is this could be a B wave. So I could be correct, and this could be a B wave. It still is not broken 830. Even if it goes all the way to 940, it can still be a B wave. Because that would be an expanded flat. That would look like this. Could come all the way back down here like that. Could stop right here. Whatever. Let's say it goes like this. That would still be a ABC move. Why is this not a C leg? The reason it's not a C leg is because this move up, the A leg took longer than this. So this was about 24 days. This was about 12 days. Normally you want to see the B leg be about the same time length as the A wave. And it does look impulsive to me. So if I were to guess, I would still say this is a B leg right here. But it can still break above this and come fill the gap at 850 and still be a B leg. It still could go like this. So you still got to be careful here. Just because we're breaking out doesn't necessarily mean this is going to go to 10 or 11 bucks. But I would say the probabilities of this going to 850 are a lot higher now to fill this gap. And I would say it's more likely it's a B wave than a third wave. So the two options I'm giving on this are this, probably up here to like 10 or 11 bucks, or A, B stops around here, goes down, or we go up here and come down like that. So it's going to be a bull trap basically on that scenario. The other one is an actual bull move, but it's not the breakout you're looking for where it goes to 14, 15 bucks. It's actually just a lower high. We're finally breaking out of this for this small ABC move, but the whole thing is this. The whole thing is this. So we're still not finished with this second wave. Which one would I prefer? Obviously, I'd prefer this one because that's going to allow all of us to unload some of our position up there. and then look for a pullback. This ABC move is going to mean we're just going to go through hell for the next couple of months. But this means that we're going to finish a lot sooner. We're going to finish a lot sooner. And which one would I lean towards? I would lean towards my original thoughts on this, which is this is a B wave, whether it goes up here and it's a bull trap. I would lean towards that just based on the timing of the overall market. I personally think that the melt up in the overall market is going to start maybe by January, maybe earlier. And if we do this move up here to 10 or 11 bucks, it's just going to delay it because we still have to come all the way down here and then melt up. So I'm basically, the two scenarios are they going to pump the market into the election? If they do that, we might go to 10 or 11 bucks. Or are they going to crash the market into the election? We come down here, and then after the election's over, we melt up. Those are the two possibilities I see. Of the two, like I've said in previous videos, I'm expecting the market to pump a little bit this week to finish off some of the moves with the Fed, maybe through Friday. And then after that, I'm expecting a pullback and then maybe even a bigger pullback that could take all the way through toward till the election. So I don't think that this move is very likely. I don't think this is very likely, but I put it out there because it is a scenario that could happen. So I'm still sticking with the 333, which is you can see here it's lower low, lower low, lower low, higher high, lower high, lower high. Whether we come here, even if we come here to 930, still lower high, one more move to go lower. And then that would complete the overall move down here at weekly demand. I know some people are saying that we can't get down to 550, but all it takes really is just one black swan, something crazy. Even Fed cutting rates is going to be, we're going to see if it's priced in already. If they cut rates and we fall apart, and then all it takes is just one swift move down lower, and we could be at $5-6 like that. So IWM, I went over that yesterday too. It is up today. So on this count, I have the same thing. I'll show you right here. A, B, C like that. And then we come down like that. Or this is just 1, 2 like that. And then this would be, those are the two possibilities I see on IWM. I don't see this pumping to new highs unless it barely gets above this, maybe at 230. So those are the possibilities. You have this monthly demand down here at 180. So this is another reason why I have Sofi going to 550 and filling that gap. If IWM hits 180, we're at 217 right now. That's basically a 20% drop on IWM. It doesn't matter if Sofi has amazing earnings, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's going to fall IWM. Whatever this does, Sofi is going to fall. So that's one of the reasons why I have 550, and then the overall market falling apart in October. But if they pump it into the election, then, like I said, the other scenario is very likely, where we go up here to 10 or 11 bucks. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'll draw it out one more time. So this would be like that, or those are the two options I see from here. I don't see this. I don't see that yet. I see that happening from one of these. I see down here or down here. So I still think we have a little bit more to go. I can also look at the dollar. Let's do that real quick and show you why I think what I'm thinking. So the dollar, I already have it drawn out here, basically. So dollar, we got this move down. That was an A wave. We got ABC move right here. That's an A wave as well. Then we got A, B. We're working on the C wave down. You can see here, I have circled like around, or I have this area right here, 99 to 100. This is kind of why I think the market's going to go up. We're going to get a little bit of a dip right here. That will be the overall B wave of the B wave, though. So we have A, B, C. If the dollar gets stronger, that's also going to be bearish for SoFi. This would complete the overall B wave. So you have A, B, C. That's the B wave. And then you're going to get the C wave down, and that's when we get the melt up. And my target on that is 93 in the dollar. If the dollar goes to 93, then that's going to be very bullish for growth stocks. When Trump was in office in 2016 to 2020, you can go back and look, the dollar got weaker for the most part. Let's see. December, let's see. So right around in here, we went up a little bit, but then most of the time it was down. Big move down for about 2 years, and then a snapback for COVID, and then we went down into Biden presidency. And look what happened when Biden got in there. So what do you think is going to happen if Kamala Harris gets in there? So this move right here could take 4 or 5 months, though. It could be longer than we expect, up here to a minimum of 106. And then we should have like a 6 to 12 month move down, I would think. Maybe shorter. It's a C wave. It could go shorter. But anyway, that's my layout of why I am still thinking that 550 hits. Basically because IWM and DXY, and then also the pattern set up on the chart. So a little bit longer video today, but that's pretty much my thoughts. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe if you're not already, and let's see what happens. Can SoFi fill the gap at 850? Can it get up to the 950 gap fill over the next couple of weeks? We're going to find out.